Hey, welcome to another episode of Palmtrees in Progress presents on NBC KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Erick Osario, and joined with us as always is the better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley, Big Dog Tavares. And also joined a special treat is our senior correspondent in studio with us today. We missed you the past couple weeks, man. Nice to see you. And here you go, a little DJ air horns. It's a go.
Surprise guest on here, huh?
Missed you guys, dude.
Yo, we missed you, man. How have you been? How's everything? What do you want to get into?
Man, no, dude. First and foremost, I think, like I said, man, it's just one of those things you don't realize what you have until you don't have it. So, and again, I've told you guys.
It's like a Guns N' Roses song?
Yeah, maybe.
Feels like it.
But no, man, I appreciate being here, dude. I appreciate you guys. I didn't realize how big of a part it's been part of my life, dude, for the last almost year or whatever it's been. But yeah, man, missed you guys, dude. Been tuning in, though. Great show. You guys, I wasn't here for the Dodger Angel series, so I'll let you guys have your way with me on that one. So
yeah,
like the way we had our way with the Dodgers.
Yes, yeah. So
kind of like the way that my prom date had their way with me.
Exactly. All the above.
D, all of the above. Us, D, also.
We've been making up some pretty crazy lies for you too. We've been trying to make you look good.
What was the craziest lie that you thought of, Andrew?
No, I think we told people he was doing the Lord's work, and we want to tell people where he really was.
That was a good one.
Yeah, he's been locked up for. Oh, nope, my bad.
No. He's been in Hong Kong, but there's a certain one that's a little closer than. I think it's a TJ. But. Great show planned for the listeners. We'll be chopping it up, going over some news articles that we skimmed and pretend to read. Get into some, today I fudged up articles. And you know what? I got some relationship advice articles since I heard that Theo was going to make it. So I said, you know what? Senior correspondent, let's give him some relationship advice questions. And but before we do... Yeah.
It's a relationship thing.
So before we do that, though, we will be introducing our guest. We have a guest comedian who was able to call in today. So shout out to Joshua. I'm going to butcher his last name. Higueroa?
I think we need to work on this, dude. Before we have our guests on, just
go on.
Say their last name.
Isn't it kind of part of the charm? Isn't it kind of part of our charm? I'm just
the Yo Sabo kids, dude. Jesus Christ.
I do want to say thanks to Joshua for taking the time being part of the show. I know he said he was in El Paso recently, but he's going to be having some shows out in the Ontario Improv, and we'll, when we get to him, he'll let us know about that date. But I will say where I saw him at was in Edgewater, in Laughlin, Nevada. I believe he's the residential host over there at the comedy club in Edgewater.
Nice.
Great time, man. It was a great time that when I first went there. I've been meaning to go for a while, finally made it out there, and every time I'm in Laughlin, I make sure to catch a show, have a good time over there. I think they got like crazy specials, bro. It's like $50 for all you can drink and including the entrance for the comedy club.
No way.
Really? Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know if that was a certain time, so we'll let Josh let us know. But how you guys been? Missed you guys.
Dude, I'm still riding off the high.
Yeah, the first 25 days of Christmas, by the way, so of half Christmas. So don't forget to celebrate the first 25 days of half Christmas. Happy to you. Happy belated half Christmas.
Yeah.
And happy belated to all of our listeners. Andrew, I'm sorry I was. Yeah.
There we go.
I like the neck pillow that was on it.
Cool.
Oh, this thing? Oh, yeah.
Little cowboy hat.
This whole thing?
I got my cowboy hat.
Man.
Last time I saw him wearing that, he didn't have a shirt on. He had that little bow tie, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, and then he had those Beyonce Levi's. What have you been saying, Cowboy Carter?
I know. I think that was 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
4 weeks ago. That's when you guys saw me last like that.
Yippee-ki-yay by the trucker.
I saw it.
Stagecoach, huh?
Let me just grab a little bit more.
Oh man!
Don't worry, guys. We got.
It blurted out for some reason. What is it?
Angel bobbleheads. Don't worry, guys. We got them.
You know what? Bobbleheads secured. So let's just dive right into it, I guess. I already shouted out the 25 days of half Christmas. Have you guys heard the good news? Have you guys heard the good news?
About the sweep?
Dude, Sydney Sweeney's selling her bathwater.
I didn't hear about that.
You did or you didn't?
I did hear about it.
Yeah.
No, I definitely did.
Of course he did, you sicko.
What do you think I'm drinking?
Man, I definitely was trying to rush to go purchase one of these. I was like, that'd be funny. Just to have a little box. Maybe I'd keep it over here of Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. But I guess it's starting June 6th is when it's going out on sale.
Like a pre-sale or what?
What was it?
Is there a pre-sale?
I believe that just on June 6th it's gonna be a hot drop. So probably.
What the heck am I drinking?
I think that was the dude Sydney that was in the parking lot. Not that old of a guy that used to harass you in the parking lot. So shout out to Sydney for not being that old of a person over there. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked. Andrew, are you getting some? And if you got some, would that stir up some problems in the household?
Ooh, I would just flip it. She
Okay.
would know why I purchased it. She would know I'm cheap, and I'm like, if I could get it, I know that I'm gonna resell it.
She's that's my little entrepreneur.
Yep.
its
Like, I'm
finest.
gonna be
Yeah.
on StockX or whatever it is to put it. It'll be there. It's
I
not
would
staying in the household long.
I would love to look for some like Jordan 4s or some like old school shoes on StockX, and then I see
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney's
That's hilarious.
bathwater. Shout out to Dr. Sasquatch. Hopefully we get something sent to us, even if it's like not her bathwater. I don't know.
Actually, that's funny you bring that up because there's a guy that I really do like him on Instagram. He's like pretty like he's like
Don't talk
organic
about
about
me
a
like
lot
that.
of his stuff. He's pretty too as well. But he's like he's like the nature guy or something, or dang, I'm blanking on it. But
Here goes with the Liver King stories again.
yep.
Liver
dude,
King, my
so-
hero.
I think it's like the naturist or naturalist, and maybe the naturalist on Instagram.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But he's all about, being super just organic with your products, trying to stay away from it. He liked Dr. Sasquatch a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because of how clean they were, environment, all this stuff.
How much do you get paid for that sponsorship?
No, and dude, you should have seen him talk smack. You should have seen him talking smack.
Okay.
He was on his Hawaii trip. He jumped on Instagram to post whatever he did, and he's like, man, I can't believe you guys. Kids buy your products. Like, he was just going crazy. He was going off on them. So he definitely doesn't have a sponsorship with them.
Oh, dude was cooking. Oh, so he was taking shots at them, saying that it's not good at all.
Yeah, no, he was completely against it. But he used to, and he wouldn't support it on a daily basis. He would just throw it in like, this company has good organic stuff. Like, he's just against anything that's big brand. And so you can make it at home. But it was funny to just see him take the time out of his vacation.
He's just posted in Hawaii. There's this old song, and I don't want to talk about what artist made it, but he said, "How you be mad here on vacation?"
I was
about
thinking the
all
same
these
thing.
Jamaicans.
I
is
was
what he
thinking the
says.
same thing. I'm like, wow. I was like, this guy got
That's Kanye West, guys.
it hit a chord. It hit a chord, and he did not stray away from it. He took his shots as soon as he could.
Oh, I love that.
But I thought it was interesting. I think the Sydney Sweeney thing is interesting. I definitely thought about it because I was like, man, that thing's going to be probably
Bet
worth
you did.
$500 for a bar of soap.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, that's a perfect good, segue. What the heck is a labubu? Could any of you guys tell me what that is? I know your kids are older, so no, Andrew,
Eric's on Reddit again.
follow me on Reddit. I'm the lone Sasquatch survivor. Okay,
His name's actually I am 12.
So, Andrew, why don't you go ahead? Okay, so I see someone follows me on Reddit. There's La Boo Boo, these little toys that all the kids are crazy about. So, Andrew, your nephew's a little bit, your immediate nephew's a little bit too young for that. But I think 10-year-olds and maybe even middle schoolers, that's where it's a hot commodity. But I guess they made $1.6 billion in 24 hours with their first drop. And
What
now
is it?
it's called Labubu. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up, and then I'll get it on the screen. But yeah, I guess it's these little doll things. It's his little. Are you looking it up right now?
No, I'm just you described this product that you don't know. You just know the name of it.
And I don't ready to go. Because I thought it was like such a popular thing. I'm telling you, dude. My social. As soon as I pull it up, I know that at least Andrew, you've seen it on social media. Maybe one of those like cute OnlyFans girls that you follow ask for one on their gift list or something. Yes. We got a question, senior correspondent.
Can I have a senior moment right now?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go on a rant.
Okay, go off, Queen. Uh-huh.
We're in trouble, man. This
Yes.
country is in trouble. I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
We are so influenced by the dumbest things, dude.
I don't know. These things look pretty cool.
I'm saying, like, mini tote bag. The mini tote bags.
Oh, yes.
The Dubai
I would love to get your
hazelnut
take on this.
chocolate.
That's a great point.
Dude,
That's a great point.
every little thing, man.
How
Like,
crazy was it at your store?
for which one, dude? Like, it's like
That's a
Which
great
drop?
point.
And
Bro.
how often do they drop? I'm curious as well.
we
for
don't.
that.
Here's the. And again, man, I'm having a senior moment. I hope someone's listening. I'll probably get fired. But like, dude, we do no advertising. Everything's through social media.
Oh, okay.
So it's like word of mouth, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just you're not spending any money on social media. Whoever's running our Instagram or whatever,
Yeah.
I wish they did a better job of like saying when or where they're releasing, because it's regional. So it's like they can release something back east and all of a sudden, do you guys have the coffee plant?
Okay. I asked you one time,
Yeah.
and I don't think I sound like that.
And then, can you get me some mini tote bag? No. Yeah. Yeah, man. But it's like, I mean, I guess it's the root of all evil, dude. If it was used for good, you know what I mean? Like elections or anything
Hold
like
that
that.
thought. I will be right back.
Yeah.
He just found the Labubu.
He's like, I'm gonna go pull the trigger. The Sydney Sweet. They have a limited edition Sydney Sweeney Labubu bathwater. So
He's like, Antonio, do not ask him for those tote bags next time you see him, please.
gotta cancel that. So that's a thing that's annoying. Yeah, that sucks.
Nah, you know what? It's just, and again, dude, I think it's just one of those things you don't realize how many people. I mean, we get bombarded, dude, with phone calls.
Do you get a lot of people that ask you like that know that you like friends that know that you work there and ask kind of like, hey, can you hook it up?
No, you know what? I think they know me, and I'm obviously pretty vocal about my.
Yeah.
I had one good friend, man. He's like, hey, I was like, nope. Dude, I had a guy that was
like, I gotta
changing
try.
but yeah, dude, I had a guy that was doing some work on my car.
Uh-huh.
I said, I swear to God, dude, if you ask me about these tote bags, bro. He's like, oh, I was just wondering. But no, man. So,
What?
but yeah,
What
senior
tote
moment.
bags?
No, I'm glad you know.
Oh, are those the ones? Are those the Easter drops or what are those?
Those are the pastel mini tote bags. Yeah,
You love to see it.
I keep saying it, man. If that's the biggest worry in the world, dude, that we are in a good place, dude.
Yeah. No,
And you-
shout out to one of my best friends. His mom's worked at Trader Joe's. I think I've talked about her on the show, or told you at least in person. She's worked at Trader
Yeah.
Joe's for.
You always talk about his mom for sure.
I do.
Which is
She's been there
concerning.
for 30 years now, but she's
Linda Parker?
always the best, dude. She came by. She dropped off these. She was like, oh, for my mom, Antonia, and Carissa. She got the drops. We don't go fishing for the drops, but she was just she's so nice.
How did
she's
she
the best
get
friend.
more than one, dude?
Huh?
How did she get more than one? They were limited. Huh. Tell her integrity, dude. Number one value. That's our number one value, dude.
It's family. It's family first.
No.
You know?
Integrity.
Integrity Farms.
Some people. One of my and then my buddy ends up telling me, he's like, yeah, dude, my mom, she got maybe like 6 of them. She gave 3 to us. He's like, and then my coworkers were asking me for them. He's like, I sold them for like $40 each.
That's hilarious.
He was like, they're $3.
Dude, they were up there with like a few $100 like on and sold too, dude. Not just listed on eBay, like sold.
Well, that's what I was trying to say is that even these Labubu dolls that I think they drop for like $12, $25 initial drop, and then they mark it up for. I'm seeing one on StockX for $400 right now.
Wow.
And it was lagging on my end, so that's why I couldn't do it. Let me see.
So have you said what these things are yet? They're a doll. Now you know they're a doll.
Yeah, no, I knew that they were doll. prior. I think that's the first thing I prefaced it with. And that's about all I know. If I could say that, they're like a little keychain kind of doll. They have like sharp teeth, and they're almost like a gremlin kind of looking thing. I find it. I got it loaded on. Okay, here we go. Share that screen, and then Lububu doll search. Boom, boom. Boom.
Look at you, dude. You've been practicing.
Did it load up?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
It's on the off screen. I got it.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Ciao, ciao, baby. So this is what these things are. I feel like I did a pretty good job of describing it. It's a little plushy doll and then plastic like underneath. And it's got these little like kind of what are those dolls? What was that thing from the 80s?
I was going to say, it looks like a mini Munchie-Chi, dude.
Oh, what is it?
A Munchie-Chi.
I don't know what that is.
Look it up. Munchie-Chi.
Did y'all see how long it took me to do this?
Don't make him start searching another.
I'm almost positive, dude, that Thea Christie had one.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. It does seem like it's one of those perfectly put.
Shout out, Prima, if you're listening.
She is sometimes. Yeah. So shout out, Tia. Oh man. But
okay, so these things are the new rave or what?
Yeah, they're the new rave. Like that one's going. I can't tell but yeah, I guess you can purchase these and upsell them up for like $400, $500.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like what did we do wrong that we didn't invest in dolls?
Well, think about Pokemon cards. Probably the same thing.
Oh man, yeah. I wish I would have. I probably wouldn't sell my Pokemon cards if I knew where most of them were. I know I have a binder somewhere in my mom's house, or I'd like to think I do. Dude, yeah, I'd probably give it to the kid and be like, "This is your inheritance. Don't ever spend it."
No, I'd sell it right now. I'd sell it so quick.
Okay, well, I mean, like at least you're honest.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's what I'm telling you. That was the first thought that came into my head when I saw that. I think it was Sunday or Monday about the Sydney Sweeney soap. I'm like, man, this soap bar costs probably $20.
I think it was like $8. I saw the initial price for a bar of soap. Yeah.
Wow.
And
so I mean, every man can afford a Sydney Sweeney's bathwater.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, the thing's gonna sell once it gets sold out. It's just gonna oversell, and that was all I was thinking about. I'm like, man, if I just have 20 on deck. I'm like, that's probably about $1,000 worth of soap.
That's exactly all I was thinking about for sure too.
As he's lathering up.
Oh man, I couldn't wait to just freaking make the best tea without bath water.
Oh
just
my
seep all my Tahibo tea into there.
Oh, dude.
Let's go ahead and see if Josh is here.
Yeah.
Hey, Joshua, you there, brother? I know we had him on standby. Hey, sorry, man. Yes, we can hear you. Your camera's off. There you are, man. Look at that pretty mug. Hey.
Some good-looking beard, dude.
Hey, well, Josh.
Wait, is he wearing a Yankees hat? Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah. Which way?
There you go.
There you go. Hey, Josh, I want to say thanks for taking the time being part of the show, but we can't bring you on properly without a proper introduction. So here's our song that we bring on all our guests with.
Said I'll take some help, yeah. Said I'll take some help, yeah. Said I'll take some help, yeah. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Now, ain't that right?
All right, so here we go. Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? Thanks again for taking the time being part of the show.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Oh, sorry, we're getting a little bit of feedback. How? You know what? I butchered your name a little bit in the beginning, and I'm sorry about that. Can you let us know how we say your full name properly and where they can find you? All the listeners can find you.
It's Higuera.
All right, Higuera. I was far off.
Eric,
Yeah.
listen. Say it one more time, brother.
Joshua Higuera.
No.
Higuera.
You say it, and then.
I
Okay, well, thank you again for taking the time being part of the show, man. I was letting these guys know, and I've mentioned you before. how I saw you in Edgewater at the. You were a residential host over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every night, Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday
Nice.
through Sunday. So if you guys are in Laughlin, you guys do not have an excuse to not go check out some awesome comedy, some live comedy, and Josh is always killing it as the host. And obviously your set was fire too, brother man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course. And then you're out here going to be in Ontario, a stone's throw away from where the studio is.
Yeah, Ontario Improv Thursday. I think it's what's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I think.
Oh, it's upcoming
This
Thursday right
Thursday?
here.
Yeah, it's the 5th. Yeah, because
Oh,
I'll be
nice.
in Phoenix the 11th. So yeah, it's this Thursday.
Cool.
That's right, man. Heck yeah. Well, everyone, make sure you guys go check out Ontario Improv. Check out Joshua. He's going to be rocking 8 o'clock shows, what it sounds like, June 5th. And then you were saying you were in El Paso. Did you do any shows out there?
Yeah, I was at the comic strip out in El Paso. Now I'm in Phoenix right now. I'm at my brother's right now, but I was at the comic strip this past weekend.
Oh, nice, man. I've always kind of been scared to go to El Paso since I was a kid. I smoke way too much weed to go out there and feel comfortable. Is weed decriminalized there now?
Yeah, I know. No, it's illegal still. I think in Texas, right?
Yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, I always remembered a good friend of mine from middle school. He moved out there in high school, and we stayed close friends. So I went to go visit him one time, and he said he got rolled up on from like multiple squad cars, and like they were some real criminals. They were just smoking weed in a field away from everybody. So they booked him
I
and all
think there's
that.
a dispensary in New Mexico. I think that's where everybody goes. It's like 20 minutes away, and they just drive back. Well, maybe not.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
that. We've
This
heard
is
that.
this is a comedy show. Obviously, everything we say here is a joke. We're
I'm just
messing
kidding.
around.
I'm just kidding.
Oh man. So how did the shows go out in Phoenix and El Paso? How has everything been?
They're fun, man. They're a lot of fun. El Paso is one of my favorite clubs to go to.
That's what I hear, man.
Every time they show a lot of love down there, so it's fun.
Oh, that's awesome to hear, man. And how long have you been out residential in Laughlin?
About a year and a half now.
Oh, congrats, man. Congrats. It's funny because I was telling the guys I've been wanting to go there for a while, but you know, when I'm in Laughlin, we're drinking and just kind of don't make it out there with my friends or family. The last time we went, we got some tickets from the gas station. The lady that works at the gas station next to Tropicana.
Oh, really?
In the 7-Eleven. The In-N-Out. And I was with my tia Theo and my lady, and she was like, "Hey, you guys want some tickets to a comedy show?" She's like, "Someone gave this to me and said like, oh, you know, cheer up, you'll have a good time at the show." And she's like, "Man, the stuff that I'm going through, I'm gonna need a lot more than some good jokes to make me feel better." So we were like, "Oh, could we get these Modelo's?" And thank you so much. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were just getting we're just getting a case of beer and stuff, and we're like, "Whoa, dang, I'm sorry, man, but thank you, you rule."
Yeah, thanks for the tickets.
Yeah.
Have a nice life.
Yeah, I go in every once in a while just to check in to make sure she's still good. Like, you still there? All right.
Any tickets?
Yeah.
You're just looking to get comped, dude.
That's basically why I brought Joshua here too.
Yeah, I got you. Anytime you guys want to come out to Laughlin, I got you guys.
Oh, much love, brother. Much love, man.
So how is it when you're doing your shows? You said Wednesday through Saturday or Sunday?
Wednesday through Sunday, yeah.
Wednesday through Sunday. So are you staying at the Edgewater? Do you live nearby? I know you said your brother's
I
in
live
Phoenix.
nearby.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you living in Nevada or Arizona? I know the river's right there.
I live on the Laughlin side, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Why are you trying to dox this fool, dog?
Dude, I'm just wondering how it works, you know?
He's like, "Do you pay your
Yeah,
taxes?"
Yeah,
or
what's
you
the
just-
like? Are all of these
Where's your P.O. box?
jobs you're claiming all of the income, right?
That was the first thing I was thinking about. I was like, man, that'd be cool to live in Laughlin Wednesday through Sunday, you know? Like, that's a good time.
Yes and no. I mean, I got a boat, so it helps. But if I didn't have the boat, man, Laughlin would suck.
Dude.
There's nothing to do out here besides the river lake, but I got a nice boat, so it helps.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
bet, man.
See, I was telling you there's a good part of it. I knew there was a good part.
Now we know our homie Josh has a boat. We're gonna go try to get some free shows and
Yeah, come get a free show, and then I'll take you out on the boat.
dude. Yeah.
You're
I
offering
don't.
too much. That's amazing.
Josh, how long you been doing comedy, man?
10 years as of April.
Nice, man.
April 16th, yeah.
Where was your first
10
night?
years, man. Oh, no. Technically, it was... So I worked at a prison for 7 years.
Even better.
And, yeah, so at the academy, I was making these, like, YouTube videos. And I kind of wanted to start doing comedy. And then at the academy, like, the graduation, they're like, hey, we want you to go up on stage. And so I just pretty much put all those YouTube videos together. And then I went up on stage, but there wasn't even a stage. It was no stage, no microphone, nothing.
Wow.
It was just everybody was like around me in a like a horseshoe, and I just did all those YouTube videos, or like those little skits from the YouTube videos.
All the inmates are looking at you like, "Hey, man, don't share that story, bro."
I talk a little bit about prison, but not too much.
You're a military man, correct? Right?
Yeah, I was in the Army.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Appreciate
service.
it, man.
Yeah, I know some of your you kind of dive into that a little bit in your bits and stuff or certain parts. Yeah, good stuff. So did you grow up out in Nevada or where did you grow up at?
California.
Cali.
Wearing
That's
a
right.
Yankees hat, bro.
Yeah.
Who's
I'm a
asking
big
all the
Yankees fan
questions
too,
now,
bro.
huh?
Jesus.
I know we swept the Angels recently, and then we got our butts kicked by the Dodgers. So.
Ah, you
It's weird how it
did.
works like that.
Yo, what was that game? Was it like 16-1? One of the
18-2.
18-2. Yeah, see, I obviously didn't finish the game.
No, I stopped the second inning. I walked. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, at least you know how to walk away from toxic relationships.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
know when
skill.
it's time.
There you go.
That first game was good though. That first one was good. Everybody was
It
going
was a
back
good
and
game.
forth. Yeah, the first one was good.
Third
Second
one was
one-
better. The best one, I think. So
Then the rest
That's
of it
'cause
just
they
kind of
won.
reminded me of the World Series.
yeah, it was pretty bad. Whatever, man.
I'm just salty. You guys swept us, man. We came off of an 8-game winning streak, and then all of a sudden we just get swept by the Yankees. I was like,
Well,
Yeah,
didn't we
it
lose
was-
to like who do we lose? Who ended up that streak, bro? It was like one of the worst teams right now, right? It wasn't the Yankees.
You guys beat yourselves?
No, it was like the Mariners. No, who was it? It was I forgot who it was, but I don't think it was the Yankees that ended the streak.
it was.
Was it Colorado
No,
Pirates?
it was the Yankees. We went into that week. We came back from our road trip.
He'll look it
On
up.
that
He'll
win-
look it up. He's wrong. He's wrong.
Dude, oh my gosh. This guy.
But it
Doesn't even
started
watch
with the-
sports.
with the Dodgers
Doesn't even watch
streak, right?
sports.
What are you talking about? You're gonna say wrestling's not a sport?
Yeah.
You guys are tripping, dude. That's real.
Right here, dude.
So what are you doing this weekend? What's going on this weekend?
So it's a surprise. So my birthday weekend, Uncle Rob, or my brother, he just said, "Hey man, ask for your birthday weekend off. I got a surprise," and then he let the surprise go. So we're going to Worlds Collide this weekend, and hopefully Money in the Bank. It'll be fun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And so for Andrew, who doesn't know what that means, why don't you explain to him what that means?
So basically, they get like a kiddie pool. They fill it up with oil or mud. No, just kidding. So WWE bought.
Is this Pete Diddy sponsoring this?
Yeah.
What the
The
heck?
baby oil.
I can't eat Tootsie Rolls anymore because
No.
of these court
Oh,
files.
dude,
That's what they said.
calling them that.
Whoa.
So WWE bought AAA, which is one of the biggest lucha libre like enterprises in Mexico. So they bought the company and the roster. So they're having two worlds collide. So basically, all their top guys versus they're trying to do. It's going to be more like a developmental, I guess they would say. But some of the lucha libre fans are kind of looking at that like it's a little. I don't know, like they're not giving them their props because obviously they're professional wrestlers and they've been doing it for many, many years. And so they're trying to make it, where they're not just kind of using them as the jobbers, so hopefully it'll be fun, man. So yeah, I'm excited. And Eric's coming with us.
Yeah, I get an excuse to day drink. Sounds like it's gonna be a good time. Hey, Josh, you said you have a YouTube video, a YouTube page that kind of started your.
That's all gone, bro. You ain't gonna.
I was
find
gonna
none of
ask.
that.
Yeah. So it's all down, and you're not.
It's
You,
yeah, no. All that's gone, bro.
He
You'll
scrubbed
never
it.
find that.
He scrubbed it.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty good at looking at MySpace, finding MySpace stuff. So what
I hope not, bro.
do you work on any other like content form? You know what I mean? I know in any avenue in this day and age, it seems like you have to have like content to push out. So as a comedian, do you push out anything like that?
Well, I had a podcast for a while. I'm not done with the podcast. It's just I kind of put it on hold because I'm working on a different project right now, and I feel like because I would do the podcast on my boat, and
Dude,
it's just
I love
taking
the
the boat
I
out.
was gonna
taking
say I love the
comedians out.
location.
It was just a lot, so I had to put that on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
I'm working on an animation.
Nice.
So
Okay.
it's a lot. You know, I've never really written a script before, so I'm kind of figuring everything out as I go. But like animation, it's like you have to show them your vision on paper, and it's a lot of work. So but that's what I'm working on right now. So
Chat GPT, can you go ahead and write me up an animation script for me?
oh no,
Of course.
I'm trying to do everything myself. I have some people that are interested in helping out, so
Yeah.
it should be good, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it's important to have a team, especially with something like an animation. I
Yeah.
can't imagine. Well, I doodle, so I can only imagine what that would go behind that. That's what is like some kind of current animations that inspire you or what you're working on.
So anything that I do, even comedy, man, I try not to watch too many comedians because then you start like mimicking
Right.
comedians or you see other people. I've never really caught myself doing it, but I see other people, like let's say they're inspired by Dave Chappelle, and then you start watching their set, and then they start kind of mimicking like his flow or the way he does things. And I don't want to do that with this. I want it to be completely separate. I just know that I like how, some comedy animations, how it's just like funny, or like or dumb, funny. I want it to be like more like funny. Kind of like what you're watching stand-up comedy, but like through a TV show, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I just want it to be like pop, 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 pop. Like that's my goal anyway. So that's what's been tough about it, because you have to, I watch Family Guy. I can say I watch that, but there's a lot of dumb stuff that goes on during Family Guy, but it's funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad. I love Family Guy,
Yeah.
but I want it to be just funny. People are interested, especially the attention span of people now is so short that you have to keep them engaged, so that's my goal.
What was he talking about?
Yeah.
No, exactly. Yeah, man. For real. Like, I think Adult Swim found that pocket back in the day with the 15-minute shows. Like, that was one of the first networks that I remember just pumping out 15-minute shows, like with the Robot Chicken, Aqua Teen, Squidbillies, I think was another one. But yeah, like, that's when I first realized, like, I guess I have the attention span of a mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I don't know if I can make it through a whole Squidbillies.
Jeez.
So yeah, I feel it, man. That's awesome stuff.
Have you guys seen that F is for Family, Bill Burr's thing?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, a couple episodes.
yeah, dude, that thing is, man, it's great.
Really?
Oh, dude, it's pretty much all his stand-up material, in a sense, that whole, everything he creates, and he just kind of, I think I don't know what he used as an influence, but it's almost like a father-son type deal, and then the family, and it's crazy. It's funny, dude. It's like Married with Children meets, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think. It's comedy, obviously. But
I love that.
It's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, I was like,
I never finished it. I should finish it. I actually enjoyed it when I watched.
Oh, it's great, dude.
The
Yeah,
couple episodes.
that's.
Andrew, what about you? What are you watching nowadays? I know you're really into like Taskmasters and Iron Chef. What are you?
Yes, chef. No, I don't. No, honestly, I haven't been watching much of anything. I need to be. I don't know if I need to be. I just haven't really been getting into anything lately. Nothing's really caught my eye.
Oh, your lady took your tablet away again. What'd you do this time?
She took the TV away, man.
She's like, how'd you find out an OnlyFans app on this smart TV, dude? That is crazy.
Yeah, no, nothing's really been catching my eye. I have been definitely drifting away from the TV. Nothing there for me to. Yeah, I'm trying to go to bed early.
And thank you, listeners, for tuning in, as always, to Palmtrees in Progress Presents on NBC KCAA. Don't forget to check out our website, palmtreesandprogress.com, for all of our awesome merchandise. You could check out all of our links there. We're on all streaming platforms, Palmtrees and Progress Presents. We have been joined with Joshua.
Say it.
Higuera.
You forgot to.
Higuera.
You forgot to tell him about the swim trunks.
I got it so good that last time he kind of got in my head. Joshua, why don't you let some of the all the listeners know where they can find you and how they can keep up with your career and all the shows you'll be rocking.
My Instagram is jh.comedy. Actually, I think everything, TikTok, everything is jh.comedy.
I looked it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of old videos he posted, so check out that on YouTube as well. No.
Don't look those up. I'm just gonna go look at YouTube right now and make sure they're gone.
And you said you also have a OF, Patreon, and a Wiki Feats. Do you want to plug that, or is that for later?
JH comedy for those. No,
Yeah.
Patitas prietas.
Oh man, I got a DM from a OF lady that I follow. I never subscribed. I don't pay. I just follow him on Instagram, and
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Just milking off the free content, dude. Come on. You
and
cheapskate.
she was like, hey, if you want to see more, send $40 to this Snapchat or something like that. And I was like, what?
You're like, nope, I'm done.
I don't even pay for dates, lady. What are you talking about? Pay $40. Oh man. Well, thanks again for sticking around, man, and being a part of the show. We appreciate it. Do you want to stick around and get into some segments with us? You got some more time? I know you're visiting some family.
I could chill for a little while longer.
Okay, cool. What should we hit, guys? What are you guys thinking?
Dude, I like the I Fudged Up segment, man. I thought that was cool.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're getting into Today I Fudged Up, a cold read off of Reddit. So today I fudged up by Miss... Okay, I don't even want to ruin the subject. I was texting my wife some spicy stuff because she was on a business trip, and I was feeling bold. Nothing too graphic, just like, can't wait to tear that dress off of you, and some not-so-innocent emojis. I hit send, then stared at the chat. I had messaged my mom. In my defense, their names are right next to each other. Both start with M. Also, I don't think his mom's name is Mom, really. I immediately sent ignore that and please delete that message, followed by 10 crying emojis, which probably didn't help. I'm so embarrassed. She didn't reply. Then my phone buzzed. One line. I'm sure that was meant for someone else. Good night. And you know what? I bet you in this mom's mind a little bit, she's thinking, God, I hope that is for someone else and not for me. He's done this 7 times this week, and it's only Tuesday. Oh, man. Wow. What are you guys' thoughts about that?
I would be honest.
I've accidentally gotten a picture like that before, so it's I feel bad for his mom. Mine was from my stepdad, bro. It was supposed to go to my mom. Yeah. Yeah. But it was a picture.
Oh my gosh. Gotta ask, was he bigger than you always thought, or was he say
I was impressed.
Right.
Your mom.
Poor
No
mom.
wonder she's always walking a certain way. Good for you. Oh my gosh, that is insane.
I had shared this on the show a while back when I told you guys. So I had a old boss do that. Somebody had found like one of his friend's phones, and they had a bunch of like nudes on it, and they sent it to everybody's contact. Like he went through his thing and just sent. It was like his wife and her. I was like, wow, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, wouldn't tell me you're a voyeur without telling me. Yeah. You're like, whoops, accidentally. Oh, dude.
I was gonna say the only thing that I've heard it has nothing to do with nudes, but it was a prank that I guess like some buddies wrote in a porta potty one of their best friend's phone numbers, or whenever they go into a porta potty, they write their best friend's phone number.
That's good.
And they just say, "Send me your poop." And so this guy's just constantly for years just getting pictures of everybody that's randomly walking into the porta potty.
Man.
Eric, be ready.
And I was watching this
For
guy
real.
like, dang. I was like, that's hilarious. And all the friends just bought into it. Every time they go into one, they just write this guy's phone number on there.
Andrew, send me that number. I want to keep this thing alive. And also, think about
hilarious.
it. When you're going to a porta potty, it's not like because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go real quick. Like it's like, damn, I gotta go. I'm like I'm out of this fair. I've been sweating all day, and I have to go. So they're just getting crazy graphic photos.
It was great, dude. It made me die. I was like, man, what friend do I want to write their phone number on there? I was like, because I want to do it next.
See, kids, when you go to college, you don't have to like you know,
I'm taking this tradition.
Yeah, exactly. I'm keeping it going.
these are fun pranks and hazing things. Am I right, Andrew? Not like all the other stuff you guys got into high school. I mean, in college, in your
That
frats.
Elsa walk was weird. I mean, what?
Oh man. Okay, I got another one real quick. Today I fudged up, and tits 14 years too late to fix. What did I misread that? Was that a typo? Well, let's figure it out. Most of us have a name for our spouse or significant other. Playing with Siri one day, I changed my wife's name on my phone to Tits McGee, and never bothered to change it back. Obviously, when you change the name of someone on your phone, the name is associated with all contact information on that person. So even though my wife's name isn't part of her email address, every time I'd email her, the name shown would be Tits McGee. For 14 years, I thought that it was only I that saw that. However, every email I've ever sent that had my wife copied on it, the recipient saw Tits McGee. Every email, including our daycare center. And I'd like to thank the wonderful team at Chuck E. Cheese event planning for pointing this information out to me in an extremely professional manner. Oh, man.
That's a good one.
And it would be Chuck E. Cheese, the true legend, my boy Chuck E.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Every time I've gone to a Chuck E. Cheese, I definitely, you get like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and they put up with so much. They put up with a lot, and
Yeah, just mean, like, mad moms just yelling out at them and taking frustrations out on these poor kids.
so much. I can tell that they're all just sitting
Enough is enough.
Yeah, I feel bad, man. Like my nephews, I think we maybe had like 6 birthday parties in a row, 6 years in a row, and every time I walk into this one, it's not that packed, but I can just tell everyone's like, we're gonna be. I'm like, we're not those guys. I was like, we're not those guys. I promise. Like, we're not them. But
We're not that guy, pal.
yeah, I was like, we'll be really cool. I was like, but I get, and I'm looking around. I'm like, I know what you're putting up with. I was like, you're putting up with some stuff, and you don't want to be there. I was like, I get it. So I give them respect. They're making the pizza, and then they pour beers. So it's cool. It's a good time. But I definitely get that they would be the real ones. They'd be the ones like, hey, dude, just to let you know. This is what the emo came in as.
So all of the staff is pointing at your lady and saying Tits McGee, and they're not that big.
Yeah.
Like, does she deserve that name?
What a waste of money.
Oh, man. So, Andrews, is this you, like, giving Chuck E. Cheese workers their flowers?
Dude, yeah, they deserve them. They deserve them, man.
Glad. Oh, man. Don't forget to check out Joshua Higuera.
Jesus Christ.
And June,
You're doing this on purpose.
No,
now.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I feel like it's intentional.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he was inviting us on our boat. Now you guys ruined it.
We're family. He meant to
Well, everybody else is welcome on the boat, just not you.
No, I get it. Could I at least like be
Drag on the float.
Can I like wave at you guys from the dock?
No.
Josh, I meant to ask. So when you did your your boat podcast, were you at the Mojave Lake? Were you on the river?
Yeah,
Like,
Mojave Lake, yeah.
Mojave Lake. Okay, nice, dude. That's awesome. You
There's
guys
some really
just
nice
out there?
coves in there.
Oh yeah, you.
No, I would actually be moving.
Oh really?
hmm
Oh damn, dude, that's so cool. That's where we grew up going. We would always be out there. I mean, Laughlin's been our like backyard. I mean, that's where we go. We take out the jet skis, boats, anything.
Oh.
I mean, Eric was always coming as well. He didn't come all the time for obvious reasons. But
Yeah, dude.
no.
Growing up from playing the arcade games to go playing the casino games is a nice place to grow up at.
Yeah, I would say I'm 29, and I've been going there since I was 4 or 5. So Laughlin is definitely like our backyard. It's the best drive. So when you were telling me, or when you mentioned that podcast on the boat, I'm like, dude, that's so sick. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
such
it
a good
was
idea.
fun, man. I want to continue it. I just gotta, when the time is right.
Yeah, no, I think that's like a great. It's just different. It's different than a lot of things. Just to do a podcast on
Yeah.
the boat. I mean, everyone does podcast studios now, so that's kind of what triggered me. I'm like, man, I've never even seen a podcast on a boat. While you're going, and just as I think that's a great idea.
The scenery is constantly moving. It was cool, man. I everybody liked it too. So
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say I loved. It made me. It was a vibe of being able to see all the water and the area, especially since But even if you're not from going to Laughlin, as much as Andrew said, we go like, you can appreciate a body of water. I love that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
made me wish I was there. Now I got invited on that boat, kind of, but then I got my offer redacted all within 30 minutes or so.
And you can't swim.
And I can't swim. Oh man,
I
One
got
day.
some life jackets. I got you.
Yeah.
What a
he's good,
legend.
man. We'll toss him off.
We got about like 10 minutes before we have to get out of here. Do you guys want to say anything before we go, Theo, Andrew?
Well, age before beauty.
Thanks for coming on, man. I excuse me. We every time we get a comic on, I always try to kind of pick their brain a little bit, and I know this guy over here, Cross, he should be a writer, man, because he comes up with the funniest things sometimes just out of pocket.
He's lying.
But no, man. So real quick, if just in a short answer, I know we don't have a lot of time. Who was your biggest influences in starting comedy?
Starting comedy? Oof.
Louis C.K., Bill Cosby.
I love Eddie Murphy.
Oh, dude, Delirious, Raw.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. One thing amazing about growing up watching Eddie Murphy's stand up and then watching like Charlie Murphy's interviews is like, oh, that's who he was talking about?
Yeah.
That was the kid who pooped in the tub. He was playing with it in the tub. It's
My dad used to make me watch Carlos Mencia as a kid too, but I wasn't a big fan of his. I actually worked with him a couple times, but
dun dun dun.
Yeah, I was a big
Yeah, but my
Carlos
dad
fan
loved
too.
him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
rad. Yeah.
I shared a quick Carlos story with him and Steve Trevino, and Steve was just heard it from the horse's mouth, man, and kind of cleared up some of the stuff that Carlos is kind of known for. And Steve at that time gave him some really good, like, just, I don't know, pulled the curtain back a little bit as far as like giving him some credit for being where he's at. Like if it wasn't for Carlos, then, you know, Steve wouldn't be where he's at as far as giving him and he did help a lot of people, but yeah, man, it's hard.
He still helps a lot of people.
Yeah, dude, and which is good, man. You know, and it's good to hear it from comics like that because I think, you know, people just kind of hear what they want sometimes and just kind of they go with, you know, obviously what's popular or what the big opinion is. And
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the dude do 4 hours at Ontario Improv one time. I'm
Yeah.
just killing it for
Yeah.
4 hours,
Yeah.
bro.
You know, it's crazy.
I've
dude's an
heard
animal.
that from multiple people too.
I honest to
yeah.
God might have been there, dude, because Steve opened for him a lot, and then that dude, there was times we literally got they told us we got to go. Like you're like, yeah, like he's all right, man. They're kicking us out. Sorry.
That's so cool.
Yeah, dude.
What a cool.
Yeah.
He's shut that place down.
Dude,
Oh.
he's an interesting dude, man. He's super smart too, man.
Yeah,
Super
I got a
smart dude.
glimpse of it, the mind.
I went to
I had Comedy Central.
a taping of that, dude. That was a good show too, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I remember the classic one with the he went around with the TJ sign, the sign that of when you get closer to TJ and stuff of the family crossing. It's like careful for people crossing. That was a hit in my middle school. I remember that. We loved that.
That shirt you still wear, dude, you jerk. Send them back. Is that what it says? Jesus Christ.
Now I can't even
I've
wear a
seen
red
him wear
hat.
it. It's, a little it's small on him too.
Yeah.
Get
My
rid of
belly,
it.
my belly is for sure hanging out. I'm Donald Ducking in that piece. Josh, I want to say thanks again for taking the time being part of the show, man. Hope to have you back whenever you have another show local or
Yeah.
I'm
next
down.
time
I'm
I'm
down to
off.
come back, man. Yeah.
Heck, have you before we get out of here? Have you ever rocked out here in the IE? I know Ontario you're going, but in the Riverside area or not?
Yeah, I actually have some shows coming up the end of June. I don't know where they're at, but my buddy Dick Salas runs them. I know one's in Redlands, and I don't know where the other one's at.
Oh, that's
Corona,
right,
maybe?
yeah.
Oh, awesome, man! Heck yeah! Well, when you're out here, hopefully you could stop by the studio or just call in again.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun, man. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah! Why don't you let the listeners know one more time where they can find your Instagram and keep up with all the show dates?
jh.comedy is my Instagram. And like I said, I'm at Ontario Improv this Thursday. I'll be in Phoenix next week. And then you can find me at the Edgewater Casino at the LA Comedy Club Wednesday through Sunday.
Real quick, who are you working with at Ontario?
Rivas Dunlap.
Cool.
You know what? I was talking since we got a little bit more time. I was talking about the comedy show having some cool tickets. Do they still have the all you can drink and entrance fee sometimes?
Yeah, it's actually $25 all you can drink.
Oh, I said $50. You know what? It's probably because I was with the missus, so I oversold
Yeah.
it. You know, that's why. My guy.
And if you go to the sister club in Vegas, it's $30. It's LA Comedy Club. They have shows there 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and they're really good shows.
Man, the venue's beautiful spot. I used to go there when it was it was a club. It was a club like Fuego or something like that. But it's still a beautiful spot.
I remember that. Yeah.
Remember we used to dance to Mana there all the time.
Hey, shout out real quick, dude. Yeah.
But man, it's so awesome because I love gambling. I have fun gambling, get my drink on, but to add something else to be able to do in Laughlin at night, great, love it, man.
And some of you guys are out there. Come check it out.
Appreciate it, brother. Well, Andrew, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
No, dude, Josh, thank you so much for coming on. I apologize for my cousin being illiterate and not trying to read and understand.
It's all good.
Pronunciation.
I've had people call me Hungaria before, so it wasn't the worst one.
Yeah, he's like, emphasis on the hung. Emphasis on the hung. Am I right, dude?
Yeah.
If you got anything that you did from your
my
stepdad,
Yeah.
I don't know how to read, and I don't know how genetics work. Oh, well,
appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Of course. I appreciate you guys having me, man.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks again for listening. As always, you guys, Andrew, Theo, couldn't do it without you guys. Don't forget to check out our website, palmtreesinprogress.com. There's some shorts you can get wet in over there. What else are we plugging?
The sweats. The sweat material.
Sweat material one. Yeah, just check out everything. Like and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Bye.
Don't forget.
Go Yankees.
Don't forget. Don't
Got
you
him.
forget.
NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda is sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters1932.org.
This important time-sensitive message is brought to you